Welcome to Ready, Set, Repair, your backstage pass to the engine room of Chesapeake's Central Fleet Management Team. These unsung heroes keep our city cruising around the clock 365 days a year.
We do work on them quite a bit. I mean, daily we have an ambulance come through here. It's because they're running lights and sirens down the road. They're not just hauling Brandy and a friend of hers. You know, they're going to pick you up or somebody you love. So, yeah, it's got to go.
So if our fleet isn't reliable and well maintained, it's just like your own personal vehicle. If you don't take care of your service on your vehicle, it's not going to start in the morning. And if our trucks don't start when they're called, it's a big problem.
It's more often. We go through it every 4,000 to 5,000 miles. So all aspects of the whole thing. Because they have to meet a certain criteria to be an ambulance. It's not like a police car just needs to go fast and get there, you know, or somebody's truck just needs to get there. This has got to do stuff. I mean, they've got to be able to do 0 to 55 in 25 seconds, which doesn't sound like much to a 4,000-pound sports car, but this is a 15,000-pound truck. Brakes, tires, lights, we try to catch it way early so there's no extreme damage or anything done, and nobody's safety's jeopardized. Air conditioning for the patient box, I mean, it has to be able to do 74 degrees in the summertime. It has to stay at 50 in the wintertime so it can be ready to go 24 hours a day.
So things that you wouldn't have in your home first aid kit, we have in here. We have drugs and IVs and blanket warmers and things to keep a person more than just stable. Sometimes by the time we get to the hospital, we've fixed the ailments. We are like the super first aid kit, more like a doctor's office than that. I can jump into this truck and know exactly where everything is. I can jump into Medic 12 and know exactly where everything is because they're all standardized, stocked the same. So if I'm coming to help another provider or they're coming to help me, I don't have to ask them where is this and where is that because I know exactly where everything is on the trucks because they're all standard. We also have these seatbelt systems for rollover and protection crashes. These are fairly new. Before you only had lap belts back here, and so now with the seatbelt on, still care for my patient. So if I put it on, I can, you know, stand up and reach over and do a little bit of care, even still properly secured in my safety harness. Whereas before I had to choose between my safety and caring for my patient. So now I can be in here, and if there's something happens, it'll bring me back and inflate the airbags that are built in.
I like helping all these people. I mean, they're just like you. They get in a truck and they expect it's going to do what it needs to do, and it takes people like us to dig underneath of it and see, oh wait, we got to fix this, we got to do this, we got to do this.
And you can even go down to all the information about the truck as well. And then you can go through from a diagnostic standpoint and see all the modules, the values. It's different. It's always a challenge. You really don't see the same problem, but then once you fix it and the trucks get back on the road, you get a personal satisfaction from knowing that you were able to get it back out on the road to where it could potentially help somebody.
Perfect. Oh, it just feels good to be able to help out, you know, like going and getting them fuel when they're at a big fire or something. You know, we do that a lot. But it doesn't matter if it's 2 a.m., we still go. Every chief out there has my phone number, or Jesse's, Corey's.
There was a big warehouse fire, storage units type fire, and we were out there for more than 12 hours. We actually did a shift change where one crew actually went home and the other crew came out, and the vehicles were running low on fuel, and the fleet services had to come out and bring us fuel so that we could stay because none of the equipment could leave. The building was on fire, and they had to come to us and help us while we were helping them.
You're dealing with some of the latest and greatest, you know, like this ladder truck and the one next to it. And plus you feel like you're part of a big team with the fire department.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Ready, Set, Repair.